Okay.
Looks like we're in Toronto.
We're in Toronto.
Travel 3,450 miles from Manchester to Toronto, Canada, and the weather is just the same in the morning. Ugh. Our trip to Toronto, Canada was very much last minute. We only booked it a couple of weeks before we decided to go, and we landed on the 17th of June. Waking up to that rain the next day was a bit of a shocker, but as you can see from our next clips, it soon brightened up as we explored the city. First on our list was to visit St. Lawrence Market, which is a foodie's heaven. There's hundreds of stalls inside selling all sorts of fresh fruit, food, vegetables, and there's everything from cheese to churros to choose from. That's a bit of a tongue twister. Toronto City was buzzing as it's hosting some of the matches for this year's 2026 World Cup. So there were plenty of different nationalities tasting all sorts of different foods, which was really lovely to see and gave the whole market a wonderful atmosphere. Who knew there were hundreds of different types of rice? Next on our itinerary was to visit Toronto's Distillery District, which is a vibrant pedestrian-only village just east of downtown. Housed in the beautifully restored 19th century buildings of the former Gooderham and Worts Distillery, it features the largest collection of Victorian-era industrial architecture in North America. The 13-acre site is packed with boutiques, galleries and cafes. From here we wanted to find the waterfront of Lake Ontario, and we managed to come across some construction sites, which isn't hard to do in Toronto at the moment because there's skyscrapers going up all over the place. We eventually found Sugar Beach, named after the factory next door. Hello from Toronto, Canada.
Hello.
We are staying outside the main city in a place called Scarborough, and today is our first full day here. We arrived yesterday, so basically we took the GO train, which took about 20 minutes or so, didn't it, into town. And when we got to the main station hub, which is called
Union Station,
we bought this card, this travel card.
Presto.
Yeah.
Senior one.
And yeah, there was a really helpful guy there who said, go and buy the card, bring it back to me, and I'll change it so that you're seniors. So we've just loaded it up with $20. And we'll just see how the journey's going. We'll let you know how much everything's costing us. But before we actually got on that GO train, we took a local bus, and the guy was so helpful because we couldn't do the tap on, tap off with our credit card. He just said, you're not from here, are you? Obviously, we said no. So he said, oh, just get on. So that was really nice of him. So thank you very much for that. So that was really nice. And then we made our way to the lady who's a volunteer in the travel tourist office in the station, which took us about 10 minutes to find because it's a massive station, but she was really helpful, and we got a local map, and she suggested that we go to St. Lawrence Market and the distillery, which we'd already planned to go to. So instead of getting on the hop on hop off bus, which we were going to do, we decided to walk. So we're recording it on Strava. We'll see how many miles we do today, but just keeping the legs going. Anything to add?
No, then, well, what she did say is then go to the the waterfront.
Okay, yeah.
It's not a sea, the waterfront.
Yeah.
And have a stroll down there, which we are doing now. And we've come to this little beach area.
A little man-made beach.
Yeah, man beach area.
Which is
with,
quite sweet.
Yeah, the 3 umbrella and chairs.
It's actually quite warm, but it looks overcast. Obviously, you can tell it's quite windy. And anyway, that's the seafront there, or the waterfront. Okay, and there's a few towers behind us. So yeah, it's nice just to sit here for a little while.
Yeah, it's actually called Lake Ontario.
Ontario.
Ontario. Well,
yeah.
There you are.
There we go, Lake Ontario. So yeah, that's all so far. Okay, bye for now.
Bye for now.
I'm not quite sure what I make of Ward Island so far. We haven't been here very long. We've had one coffee at the first stop when we got off the ferry. Some of the houses are really ramshackle and some of them are really quite nice. So I was just saying to Sean, I think that we're so used to having order where we live and in our society, that when you come to somewhere that's a bit more bohemian and just let nature take its course, it's all really untidy and it very quickly undoes everything that we put in place, which maybe is not a bad thing. There you go, you can hire a bike on Ward Island, but we decided to walk along and just enjoy it. It's actually quite warm on this side. I've got Sean's fleece on, but that's just the wind. When the wind comes over this part of Ontario Lake, it's quite chilly, but we're sheltered here, so I might actually take a layer off in a minute. I've got my shorts on though, got my legs out. Another day, another island. Ward Island. What did you say, Trevor? It'll get better.
Yeah.
It hasn't.
And Joy said that.
Come to Toronto, it'll be beautiful. I just want to counterbalance that last bit of the video where it was absolutely tipping down and thunder and lightning. Just say it's all right now, it's all dried up a few minutes later.
All dried up and we're all dry and this is dry. Sounds a bit wet.
It's just a bit strange because you know, obviously being British, one thing we always do is just focus on the weather wherever we go. It's got to be nice and sunny, but it's actually quite a nice day. It's just changeable weather.
Yeah, very changeable.
I mean, it's probably about 20 degrees now, but because we got wet, it feels a bit cooler, but there's no breeze on this side of the island, whereas the other side we were getting buffeted. So yeah, it's drying up. We're on the boardwalk now, walking from Ward Island to Centre Island. And that's just how we're rolling these days. Toronto Islands are made up of 3 different parts, and you can take the ferry from Jack Layton Ferry Terminal either to Wards Island, Centre Island or Hanlan's Point. We took the ferry to Wards Island, which is where all the little houses are and people have them. They either live there permanently or they're weekenders. We strolled along the boardwalk to Centre Island, and here you'll find lots of amusements and attractions for the children. And then we finished off at Hanlan's Point, where we took the walk-on ferry back to Jack Layton Ferry Terminal at the end of the day. Each section is approximately 20 minutes to 40 minutes walk, depends how fast you walk and whether you hire a bike, or indeed you can bring your own bike onto the island. Our day wasn't over yet, and in the evening we'd booked into the revolving restaurant at the CN Tower, but we did have a few hours to have a mooch around Roundhouse Park, which is at the foot of the iconic CN Tower. Practically every view of Toronto you will see the tower. Roundhouse Park was created in 1997 on top of the southern expansion of the Metro Toronto Convention Centre. The park features the original, fully restored and operational 120-foot long locomotive turntable and a carefully chosen collection of full-sized railway equipment. So if you're into trains, this is the place to be. We were more than ready for a break, and we found a cool pint at the Steam Whistle, and also had a cheeky place to get changed into our clothes for the evening reservation at the revolving restaurant in the CN Tower. It's moving. Somebody's moving the scenery. Day 2 was rounded off by going down to the viewing gallery and a little walk over the glass floor, which was made all the worse and more scary because there were 2 illuminated sharks on the roof of Ripley's Aquarium, which is just next door to CN Tower. But I did it! Hooray! I was holding Sean's hand. Thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. I do hope that you've got something out of it. Please like, follow and share. Many thanks.